This is Channel 9 Eyewitness News at 10 p.m. Coverage you can count on.
Relief and excitement tonight for parents and students who got a tour of a new Orange County school that they feared would not open on time.
It was amazing. I saw a lot of my friends, a lot of teachers that I thought they were cool.
Good evening, I'm Shannon Butler. Both Howard and Luminary Middle Schools had extensive construction projects this summer, and all that work had threatened a delay to start classes. But both are opening now tomorrow. Channel 9's Daryl Matthews begins our back to school coverage at Howard. Daryl, you talked to parents and students who are excited about that first day.
Yeah, Shannon, I'm sure that the parents of students that go to this school are excited to learn that from a voicemail this morning, they got the green light that those doors will be open tomorrow. And at Luminary Middle School, I spoke with parents and students. The parents say that they're ready for their kids to go to that new school, and the students say that they're ready to meet some new friends and their classmates. Now, again, we are excited that both schools will be opening, but as you can see right around me, there's a lot of construction here in front of Howard Middle School, and it's going to cause a lot of congestion for some parents when it comes to drop off and pick up. So it's best to plan according when you come to drive in this area. For now, we're live in Orlando. Daryl Matthews, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Local law enforcement say they are working with the Orange County School District to keep students safe this school year.
Our deputies have been instructed and will risk their lives for the safety of their children.
Both Orange County Sheriff John Mina and Orlando Police Chief Eric Smith say they are committed to the safety of students. At least one school resource officer is assigned to all schools within the city of Orlando and 2 at the high schools. And this year, Orange County School District will have Fortify Florida. It's a website and app where if anyone sees something suspicious, it can be reported right there. That report then will be sent to law enforcement to examine the situation and then determine a response. Students gearing up to go back to class were able to get a backpack full of school supplies and a free haircut today. The Men's Closet hosted its annual back to school giveaway. That's just one of the many back to school events going on in our area ahead of the new school year. And as Giovanni Diaz reports, the need for this kind of event increases every year. And it looks like school drop-off will be dry, but depending on where you are, you may want to check. Pickup from school could then be rainy. Certified meteorologist George Waldenberger has your back-to-school forecast from Severe Weather Center 9. George.
Hard to believe. We're already there.
Already there. It's not hard to believe, George. We're ready.
Time flies. Check it out live over Orlando. Weather's pretty quiet. Now, after a day where some areas in Brevard County had more than 3 inches of rain, still a few sprinkles left over. Those are ending. Also some spotty showers parts of Marion County. So overnight through tomorrow morning, most areas will be dry, but an isolated shower will be possible in places like Marion County overnight through morning. So again, for the early morning hours, back to school, most areas dry. Can't rule out a stray shower. Coming up, I'll use Future Track 9 to show you how the rain chances increase as we go through the day toward pickup in the afternoon. We'll also talk about this. Our newest forecast cone is out. You can see it's not going to hit the next disturbance, not going to hit Florida, but there are some things we have to talk about. We'll do that coming up, Shannon.
And Channel 9 is here to guide parents through the start of the school year. Join us live tomorrow when most local students return to class. We'll show you the morning commute, a look at the traffic on your roads, and of course, your first day forecast. That's tomorrow right here on Eyewitness News starting at 4:30 a.m. A suspect wanted for a double shooting in Sanford is on the run tonight. The shooting happened this morning on Bearwood Lane south of State Road 417. Today, Sanford police identified the suspect as 51-year-old Santana Sutton. Police say he shot his ex-girlfriend Lakeisha Jackson and another man, James William. They were taken to the hospital, but we don't know their conditions. Sanford police are currently looking for Sutton and asking anyone with information to call them. Another arrest has been made in a shooting in Pearson that killed a 17-year-old. A second suspect, a 15-year-old, has been arrested on first-degree murder charges and 2 counts of attempted murder. Detectives linked the 15-year-old to the crime after a search warrant led to evidence on his cell phone. The 15-year-old was taken into custody last night. Jury selection will begin in Marion County for the woman accused of murdering her neighbor and a mother of 4. It's scheduled to begin tomorrow. Susan Lorenz is charged with manslaughter in the shooting death of A.J. Owens last June. Investigators say the deadly confrontation happened after Owens knocked on Lorenz's door to talk about a dispute involving her children. Owens's kids claim that Lorenz hurled racial slurs and threw a skate at them. Lorenz is accused of shooting through her front door, killing Owens. She's claiming, though, self-defense. Republican vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance defended his past comments on women and families without children today. He spoke with ABC News about a wide range of topics as Vice President Kamala Harris wrapped up her battleground blitz. ABC's Zorin Shah has more. SpaceX was aiming to send the second of 2 Starlink launches from our Space Coast today, but the attempt was scrubbed with less than a minute on the countdown clock. It's unclear why the mission was aborted. Weather was clear at the time, and SpaceX has said the vehicle and the payload were just fine. SpaceX will try again to launch a Falcon 9 rocket carrying 23 internet satellites early tomorrow morning. That window opens at 6:37 a.m. There's a brand new stop for Sunrail riders where you can climb aboard starting tomorrow. Plus, the historic expansion announced by Disney, the major changes coming to Orlando theme parks involving villains and monsters.
Sky Witness 9 on Channel 9 Eyewitness News, bringing you closer to the scene during live breaking news. Sponsored by attorney Dan Newland.
There was a big reveal at D23, that's Disney's biggest fan event. There were lots of announcements about the future of Disney parks around the world. And here in Orlando, it means some bad guys at the Magic Kingdom. The Animal Kingdom expansion is set to open in 2027, and on the water, Disney's cruise line will add 4 more ships beyond what had previously been announced, bringing the total now to 13. This is expected to happen between 2027 and 2031. Meanwhile, over at Universal Orlando, they just gave us a look at a new Harry Potter land coming to Universal's Epic Universe theme park. It's called Ministry of Magic. This is a concept video of the Parisian theming you'll see in the land. There, guests can watch a full-scale stage show based on the Fantastic Beasts films anytime. Universal says Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry will combine massive environments, powerful storytelling, and first-of-its-kind ride technology. Epic Universe is set to open next year. Orlando City Council members plan to discuss a major development plan for Orlando's Paramore neighborhood. The Paramore 6-tower project would have a mix of affordable housing, retail, and a hotel. City commissioners will discuss whether or not to move forward with the hotel part of the development. That meeting is scheduled for tomorrow. Well, the new Sunrail station in DeLand officially begins transporting passengers tomorrow. The stop is on Old New York Avenue, and it is not walking distance from downtown businesses. Sunrail suggests that passengers coming from the south bring a bicycle to get to their final destination or use Volusia County's VoRide service, which costs $2. Because of this new stop, 4 Central Florida counties are now connected through 17 train stations that cover 61 miles.
You know, I ride my bike occasionally.
If you can beat between the heat and the rain,
yeah,
that small window in August.
I need a shower afterwards. Thankfully, it does rain.
I think those people might too if they've got a ride to work.
No, but I love it. I really do. And taking a look at the rainfall that we had today, you know, it really came down, didn't it?
It did. Early this afternoon, I was like, uh-oh.
It did. There was ponding on the roadways. We had strong storms. There was lightning and thunder. And Barefoot Bay, later in the afternoon in southern Brevard County, one of the highest totals, more than 3 inches of rain. Some areas, other areas in Brevard County, 2 to 3 inches. I don't think we see as much rain tomorrow, nor is it going to be as widespread, but still a few showers, particularly later in the day. Keep that in mind as you pick up the kids if it's their first day of school tomorrow. Right now it's muggy. Heat index of 90 in Ocala, not quite as high in Orlando, but it's very humid everywhere. A little bit of a breezier Daytona Beach, and in just a few minutes, we'll talk about why the surf, the wave heights, will likely increase by the end of the week at our beaches, especially north of the Cape. 77 degrees, and again, just a few showers still around Brevard County and Marion County. Let me step out of the way. There's a little shower north of Denellen, but all in all, mostly quiet overnight. Here's the disturbance we've been tracking associated with a tropical wave. It doesn't look like much, but if you look closely, you can make out a little bit bit of spiral here. This is a broad, so kind of like a far-reaching, weak, low-pressure area. And at this point, it has a high chance of development. This will likely become Ernesto tomorrow, our next tropical storm. Then it'll likely form into a hurricane. So much so that we actually have tropical storm watches for some of the Caribbean islands east of the Virgin Islands. We'll watch the Virgin Islands tomorrow, see if they get advisories, and we'll have to watch the heavy rain threat for Puerto Rico as well. Here's the track. So it's east of Florida by a long shot, recurving back out to sea, but forecast to become the next hurricane. This map shows you wave heights, and by the end of the week, wave heights from this distant disturbance will likely arrive at our beaches. So plan on, if you're taking the kids after their first week of school to the beaches this upcoming weekend, watch for rip currents. Stay near lifeguards. We'll keep you updated on that hazard. But hour by hour tomorrow, back to school. Very slight chance for a morning or lunch hour shower, but early afternoon through the drive home, pickup time from school, dinner time, some scattered rain. Temperatures hotter than normal again, and you can kind of see tonight's showers falling apart. And then tomorrow morning, can't rule out an early shower, but it's really 2 o'clock through 4 o'clock. We have some spotty storms over Orlando, closer to the beaches by the end of the day. Here's your 7-day forecast. The weekend always in view. That'll be the trend. A few hit or miss storms Tuesday, Wednesday, hotter than normal again during the afternoon. Then coming up, we'll talk about Saturday and Sunday, why I don't think it'll be as hot, and we'll have lower rain chances. Shannon?
The flame is out in the Paris Olympic Games, but a controversy over an American gymnast will continue coming up. Why the fight over the bronze medal for Jordan Childs isn't over just yet.
Weather from Severe Weather Center 9 is brought to you by the law offices of Attorney Dan Newland.
Big storms are what we do. This is what drives us.
We've been doing this for years and years. We have that experience to know exactly how it's going to impact you.
We are all here to keep you safe together.
We want to meet you where you are, and that means on our apps with real information coming out of Severe Weather Center 9.
So if you're having to hunker down during a storm,
we're going to be right there on your platform to let you know what's happening. We're on top of it, and we'll be with you every step of the way.
We all work collectively because it's all about keeping you safe and informed.
There are many sides.
I feel like fun today.
To every story.
But I can flip any minute.
From dramatic.
A lot of drama with the mamas.
To just plain crazy.
Who wanted bacon?
TV 27's Court Block has them all.
You got it one more time.
Watch weekdays at 10 a.m.
Don't play with me, okay?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Brought to you by the Leach Firm. Injured in an accident, hurt at work, or problem on the job? Reach for Leach.
Name a way you like your weather and your women.
Dirty.
This group of dudes completely ignored the question. Them boys got in that huddle. How you like them, dog?
5 days a week, you'll be saying, what the feud?
I expected in the low 80s. It's going to be partly dirty today.
The 2024 Summer Olympics are in the history books, and what was a final day of competition? It was, well, a nail-biter in women's basketball, drama with the women's volleyball, and of course the closing ceremony. Here's ABC's Inez de Lucatera reporting from Paris.
Weather Alert Day is that next level up from just your ordinary storm system.
Because it's about your safety. That's why we issue a Weather Alert Day.
This is ordinary storm system, and we need to just give you more notice.
With Early Warning Doppler 9 and the technology behind it, we have the most powerful tools here in Severe Weather Center 9.
Everything comes together to give you the most advanced notice.
We're here as a team to keep you covered,
giving you the facts and letting you get your family prepared. That's our job with Weather Alert Day.
Weather and traffic every 10 minutes. Live tomorrow starting at 4:30 a.m.
The use of artificial intelligence in classrooms is a growing concern. A new report by the publishing firm Wiley found 68% of teachers believe AI will significantly impact academic integrity. Most teachers are willing to embrace AI but need help learning how to best use the technology. Many educators also say there needs to be a stronger policy about what to do if they believe a student is using AI to cheat. For the first time, new body cam footage shows intense moments during the shooting in Uvalde, Texas. Reporter Daniela Ibarra spoke with family members as they say they are at a loss for words. And George, guess who will not be going to the beaches tomorrow? Bunch of kids who have to go to school. I won't be there either.
Yeah, because you'll be working, I'll be working.
And lots of kids will be in school.
Lots of kids with a big smile on their face.
Yes,
right?
they're going to love it.
Are they excited? I hope so. Are the parents excited?
They definitely are.
Oh, 100%. All right, take a look. Downtown Orlando looking quiet, 76 degrees. It is very humid out there. Some areas, Ocala, a little warmer. Some spots didn't get rain today, hence the evening was a little warmer there. Brevard County, just a few spotty showers. They're ending. Okay, kind of interesting. Watch this. We have a front to our north and dry northeast that help bring dry air down the backside. Not uncommon for that to happen with tropical systems, but we're still stuck in the humid air, hence the hot, humid weather and also the scattered afternoon storms. Now we have a new disturbance we're tracking. It's more than 2,000 miles away. It's not coming here. We are watching our Caribbean neighbors later this week for impacts, heavy rains in parts of Puerto Rico. And this will become Ernesto, likely a hurricane, and it will move off our coast. So it'll stay well to the east of us. So that's good news, at least for us here in Florida. Again, still watching impacts for the islands there. You can see the swirl here in our winds. And then on the backside of Ernesto, another plume of dry air. Look at the time, Friday into Saturday. So this will indirectly impact our forecast. It'll dry us out, and I'm hoping that it can bring the temperatures down just a little bit. I think it will, but it may be really small amount. It will also impact us because that system out there, even though it's far off our coast, those waves will arrive at our beaches. So toward the end of the week, if you want to take the kids after their first week of school to the beaches this weekend, have to watch those beach conditions. Waves will likely build, those wave heights, by the end of the week. Rip current threat will increase, and we'll have a northeast wind as well. So we'll have to monitor any potential for any beach erosion at our beaches north of the Cape as well. We'll keep you updated if a risk unfolds. Right now, we're just monitoring that. The Villages tomorrow, notice that a stray shower is possible morning or afternoon, whereas if you go to Orlando, St. Cloud, Kissimmee, or toward the beaches, a better chance for rain, but mid to late afternoon. You see that 40% there. High temperatures, low to mid 90s tomorrow, so hotter than normal in many spots again. And timing things out again, western zones can't rule out that morning shower. For most areas though, dry morning and lunch hour. Then early afternoon through mid-afternoon, we have a better chance for some brief passing showers. I don't think as heavy as what we saw today in Orlando. And then the same for Tuesday. Most of the day is quiet. Early afternoon through late afternoon, these storms develop and pass. 7-day forecast weekend always in view. You can see the lower rain chances the next couple of days. Again, kind of hit or miss afternoon storms. And then there's that drier, less hot air toward the end of the week. Only 92 with rain chances as low as 20% this upcoming weekend.
That's not right. And this company needs to be held accountable for inappropriate activity.
Coming up, what happened when Action 9 went looking for the man who operates this business?
The really good thing about our team is that we all play our role. We know exactly what's happening with weather, with traffic.
Each county, the weather can be so different. I want you to have what you need so you're not surprised by one of our Central Florida downpours.
Traffic in Poinciana is different than in Daytona Beach. It's our job to understand the traffic flows of each community, and we plan that alternate route for you to get you where you need to go on time.
We need to give you the forecast for the entire day to stay safe and to stay ahead of that storm.
We're here for you to make sure that you're ready to go for the day.
This local man contacted Action 9 claiming an auto detailing company took him for hundreds of dollars. Consumer investigator Jeff Deal uncovers the long trail of complaints and tracks down the owner for answers. Coming up in sports, the Buccaneers, Jaguars, and Dolphins all played their first preseason games this weekend. Alex Walker has the highlights and reaction from all three head coaches when we come back.
The NFL's preseason is now officially in full swing. Last night in Jacksonville, the Jags beat the two-time defending Super Bowl champs from Kansas City 26-13 in their preseason debut. That's sports. Shannon, back to you.
Thank you for joining us tonight. For more news and weather, make the switch to Channel 9 Eyewitness News at 11. We'll see you there.
Unprecedented. It's an unprecedented season.
The 2024 hurricane season.
We've got all the ingredients coming together.
The tropics are active in ways we haven't seen before.
Hurricanes are not just about wind, but it's also the heavy rainfall, flood threat.
We see the potential of these storms developing weeks in advance.
It's our job to make sure you are informed. This storm could be a threat. This is how, this is when, this is why.
You'll know what to expect as you stay with us.
We're here to keep you safe and informed.